What's up, YouTube? Shade Mac, and I'm back. This time, I'm gonna show y'all some Allen wrench sets that I thought was pretty good, pretty decent. Right here we got the Gearwrench. The sizes go from a 0.05 all the way up to 3/16 standards. It goes from a 1.5 all the way up to a 10 mil in metric. That'll be your Gearwrench metric standard. And this is your Carlyle, your Napa Carlyle. This is the standard. It goes from a 0.5 all the way up to a 3/8. And it give you a pretty good selection, a decent selection of tools on your standards. And on the Carlyle metric, it goes from a 1.5 all the way up to a 10 millimeter. And the reason for me making this video is to show you that Gearwrench have came a long way from just rebadging tools and just sticking them out there. Even if this company that makes this Gearwrench Allen wrench is the same company that makes, excuse me, this Napa Carlyle, I'm gonna show you some differences that sets Gearwrench apart from, I would say, right now, as of now, I know Gearwrench is a growing company, but as of now, I would put Gearwrench in the same category as maybe Tecton, Napa Carlyle, the department store brands, because I can remember that's where Gearwrench come from. Well, not a department store brand, but what the word I'm trying to say, AutoZone, the parts house brand. That's what I'm trying to say. So right now, I compare them to the parts store brand because of the quality, and you get similar quality in Gearwrench as you do in the parts store brand. But let me stand up. One thing I want to show you, as I was saying, if this is the same company that's putting out both these tools, this is what I like about the Gearwrench brand. First of all, you get magnets. You get the rounded tips. And I'm sure you can find these in rounded tips. They ain't no knock on Napa Carlyle, because at work, I kind of stay away from the rounded tips. So I specifically, this particular set caught my eye because it didn't have a rounded tip. But at home, working on my motorcycle, you know, stuff ain't seized up, and especially on the motorcycle, you want to kind of get away from your chrome or get away from your paint. This helps it add an extra sense of security by having that magnet in the bottom. You ain't got to worry about dropping your fastener. And a lot of people will say, well, that magnet in the bottom makes this tool weaker, but you don't put a whole lot of torque on this end like you do that end. Most of the time with this long end, you just starting the fastener and running it up, and then as you get your fastener started and run it up, you torque it with the other end. If that's the case, and I have put cheater pipe on the end of these. I got one specially made just in case it's off in a crevice, and it takes the length of that Allen wrench to reach it. So, I also have the I think this is a Tecton brand. Gearwrench make a brand like this. So does Harbor Freight. And I think, in my opinion, they all are the same quality if they ain't made by the same two company. But what I like about these, you can replace them singles. You know what I mean? I buy me a cheap set of those, cut that end off of it, put it in there, you know, Just save $1. I ain't gonna spend a whole lot of money on tools because sometimes it's, well, all the time, it's other things that I want to do. I don't want to spend just a truckload of money on tools when I can get mid-level tools and do the same thing at the same cost and make more money because I don't have a tool truck payment to make at the end of the week or every 2 weeks. But it makes sense to me because a lot of times I lose the entire tool. My deal ain't breaking them. My deal is losing them. If it's a storm drain or vat, I lose my tools sometimes. And if I lose this ain't a $80 or $90 set that I got from Mac or Snap-on. This is probably I think I paid $11 for these at Tractor Supply. They was on sale, half price, and I think I paid about $25 or $30 for these. That I could be wrong. I done bought so many tools I don't keep up with the prices. I just keep up with the need and the vacancy. But just to show you some them differences that I like from Gearwrench, they give you more bang for the buck. And even if it does cost a little more than just your average mid-level tool, which they do, you get what you pay for. You take like this flap extender where you can put the extra, where they put extra Allen wrenches in. It's got this it's a strong plastic, which this is the same plastic, but here's the difference. Gearwrench got a metal clip, a metal pin run all the way through the clip. Carlyle doesn't. Even though this UHMW, that's a pretty strong plastic. You won't never wear it out using it like it's supposed to. But just for people nitpicking and a sense of worth, it's a steel rod going through that one. It's a hard plastic going through that one. And basically the magnet, the overall build of the pack, I would say, I would get that edge to Gearwrench. They're more slick. You want to put it in a tool bag. Other than that, catch it on something. The pack itself has no hindering. And this one here got a lot of hard edges on it. Although it snaps good when it got a little snap to it. That they I reckon the Gearwrench got it too. I just overlooked it. It's not as strong as the Carlyle, but you see, you get what I'm saying. To me, you get the same tool, but you get a better build from Gearwrench than you do from just a regular mid-level tool brand. And I think I haven't used these yet. Maybe that's it. No, I haven't used these. I think I used one. Yeah, this one here. Yeah, and these here I use all the time, and I use this end here. And like I say, both set. Don't get me wrong, I'm not trashing Carlyle. I like Carlyle too. I like mid-level tools. Anybody that up in the game, the only tool mid-level that I ain't sold on yet is Craftsman. And I actually like Cobalt better than I do the Craftsman. I just don't dig them ratchets. That flat handle, them cases, the case is 24 inches, and you could have put all that in a 1 foot by 1 foot case. I don't like that bulky case and all that wasted space. So, and the other companies do, Cobalt do make big boxes, and you can put, they'll have 5 or 10 wrenches in it, like, but I stay away from those. I get the compact boxes with all the tools in it. Like I was showing you on one of my other videos. It saved room in my tool bag. I got nothing against the bulky boxes if you got somewhere to put them. If you got a cabinet or a hutch you can stick them in. But I just don't. It's nonsense to me to take up that much space for a few inches. But I like the way these compact. I can put them in my tool bag, and they take up hardly any room. So, same as the Carlyle. But Gearwrench have came a long way in tool making, and I hope this continues. I don't know if they discontinued this set. Somebody probably had these magnets falling out or something. But anyway, Tractor Supply will run a sale on them. I think they do more like Walmart. They buy it in bulk, and after they get so many of them, get rid of so many of them, they need the space for something else. And they run a sale like all other stores do. Run a sale on them, get rid of them, new stock. But that's been my time, y'all. Like and subscribe to my channel. Like I said, we're getting on up there. I'm at like 21 videos. If you ain't saw any of my videos by now, go out and check them out. If you like to see me do a video on something that you saw in my toolboxes or something that you bought and you thinking of buying, excuse me, something you thinking of buying, and like the blue AutoZone ratchets. I've been trying to pull the trigger on the blue Duralast ratchet, but I just cannot make any sense of it. I know that's a good ratchet. I know they compositive, and I looked on it in Walmart. I mean, AutoZone, and they're not electrical ratchets. So don't go out and buy them thinking this gonna protect you from being shocked. They just compositive ratchets. There's more for battery terminals or new paint that you don't, you're doing a little, taking a headlight out or something like that, or working on your bike. They're more for that turn than they are for protecting you against being shocked. They're more of a just for arc, keep it from arcing. And I wanted to run something by you. Harbor Freight been had the same ratchets for like, I don't know, 2 years now. Maybe 3 years, and I had a set. I had bought one Tecton and the other one was Pittsburgh, but they was identical. The only difference was one was red, the other one was black and gray. One was black and red, the other one was black and gray. But the same concept, the same design, everything made by the same company. So there's a lot of choices out there in compositive ratchets if that's what you want to get. But in no means, unless you purchase from a company like Milwaukee or some electrical specializing company, I wouldn't take that ratchet and use it on nothing electrical. Like I said, they'll warn you about it anyway. But I just give you a little something to go on. Like and subscribe to my channel. Peace out.